Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first theory video of Season 3. I can already tell this is going to be a banger one. I've been collecting information in the past first week of Season 3, and I say I'm ready to lay some information on you guys. So this is not going to be the first theory video in a long time. I'm going to be recording another one very, very soon, because there is a lot going on in Season 3, and there are a lot of unsolved mysteries, even though we're only a week in. Alright guys, so we're going to hop straight into it. But before we do, I'm going to thank you all for 1,130 something subscribers, guys. We hit 1.1k and we hit 1,000. This is honestly just such an amazing goal for me, and I'm very proud of how far this channel has come. And I would not have been able to do it without all of you, whether you're new or an OG. I am super grateful for all of you guys for subscribing and watching my content and liking and supporting and commenting. I love all of it. Thank you guys so much once again, and we're going to hop straight into the video. Alright, so today's video is going to be based on Siona. So, Siona is this skin right here. That's not Siona. That's Siona. Siona, a wanderer in a lost world. And as you can see, she's an astronaut. Unlock styles. We got a Nova style, and then a blue style. So, we have an astronaut in a flood survivor themed battle pass. It just doesn't add up to me. So I'm gonna show you guys the battle pass and show you guys what's up. So these are the kind of space themed things that we have in the battle pass. First, we have a mini moon backbling. Then we have Siona, a wanderer in a lost world. And then we have the Comet Crasher, right? And then we also have, last but not least, Planetary Vibe. Okay, we're gonna back off that now. Okay, so we got a space emote, we got a space backbling, we have a space skin, and we have a space glider. Don't believe there's a pickaxe. Do not believe there. Yes, we have a pickaxe. Vision Strikers. So it's all very, very random, and I feel that having an astronaut in this battle pass just doesn't really make much sense. So I'm going to be sharing a few theories, guys, to back up why there's an astronaut in this battle pass, in this season, and I'm going to back this up for you guys with evidence and everything like that. So stick to the very end. There's going to be a lot going on, and we're going to hop into the first theory. First theory is that we are following the same timeline as the Chapter 1 timeline. So in Chapter 1, the story really started picking up in Season 3 when players noticed a very strange light in the sky. This turned out to be a meteor that was soon going to crash into Dusty Depot and become the Dusty Divot. So in this battle pass, I've already shown you guys that there is a Comet Crasher glider. Comet Crasher. So this looks really cool, first of all. Two, it looks a little bit like Meteor that was in Chapter 1. And yeah, you can say all meteors look the same. It might be a little stretch, but it's thrown that in there. So, first of all, we have that. We could totally be following the Season 3 timeline in Chapter 1, and Season 3 is going to be space-themed. Second theory is that we are going to be getting a space-themed season next season. Now, this is personally one of my theories. I haven't seen many people talk about this because everybody thinks that this kind of fits in and it just makes sense. I don't understand how that makes sense, but I think that next season will be space themed. Fortnite is always teasing us at things in the battle pass for the future. From day one, they have teased us about the orb in Season X of Chapter 1, with little orb sprays throughout battle passes in Season 4 and 5. I don't remember the specific sprays, but I know they were there. Now, this could very well tease Season 4, because we have her, and then we actually have this too. We have an astronaut banner too. Alright guys, so now we're gonna hop in the game, and I'm going to show you guys why I think Season 4 could be themed space. Guys, we have arrived at our destination. So I hopped into replay mode, and I'm going to show you guys and explain how I think Season 4 could be themed space. So we're going to hop under this giant whirlpool. Yoink. Now if you go down far enough, you can see this fully non-textured ground down here. It doesn't really look too finished. It could be finished, I don't know. But that's not the point. So down here is where there are leaked sounds, and there's a code name in the files too for this location. It's called the Falls, I think. It's either called the Falls or the Ruins. And there are a lot of strange leak sound effects down here, and I'm gonna play them all for you guys at the end of the video. Alright? So I'm gonna cover everything, and then I'll let you guys hear it at the end of the video. So basically down here, this could very well be a crash site for Siona's ship. In the loading screen, when we load into Fortnite, that shows all the Battle Pass characters, and then it shows Siona standing on top of a ship, like a spaceship. But this spaceship is not in game yet. This isn't a glider, it's not a pickaxe, it's not a cosmetic, and it's not in game yet either. There's no crash site, there's no sign of the ship whatsoever. Fortnite, once again, like I said earlier in this video, is constantly teasing us of things in the Battle Pass and in loading screens everywhere. They will never stop. So I'm thinking that this spaceship, we're gonna follow the same routine as we did back in Season 3 of Chapter 1, and we're going to start to see some sort of strange glow in the sky. And then, next thing you know, this spaceship is going to come down and crash into this place during the live event. I think it's going to be going so fast that it just crashes in and creates this giant, divot kind of thing. So look how big that area is underneath there. It's from the nose of the shark, basically, all the way down over to this place right here. So it's from that over to the nose of the shark. That is a pretty big location. I could almost say that's the size of the divot. Now, that brings me to my final conclusion, is that we are following the same pattern as Season 3, like I've said before, and that a crash site will be located here and will create a divot 2.0. It would make a lot of sense since we're in an alternate timeline to the one that we were in Chapter 1. When we went into this timeline, it was an alternate dimension to the one we used to play in. That's why we can see a ton of alternate skins of Calamity and Drift. I don't know specifically the names of the skins, but they're definitely reskins of all of them. Fade is the new Drift kind of thing and stuff like that. One last thing I forgot, guys, before we hop into the rest of the theory, is that in the Planetary Vibe song, there are some lyrics that could hint at the next season's theme, or the storyline that goes along with it. So, as you guys know, the lyrics talk about stars up above, earth down below, and all of that stuff. Orbiting closer than we ever know. Space is the best, gravity is the test. Let's fly past the sky and tell Earth our goodbye. Now, this could mean that we're going to be leaving the Fortnite Island and saying goodbye and going into space. And maybe planets will orbit closer than we ever know. Maybe a planet or the moon is going to orbit super close to our map and mess up the tide. Back when I was talking about the teasers, I figured that moon, maybe the tide would get messed up, and that was Fancy Leviathan's theory on Twitter. I'm thinking that this could come true. A moon could still orbit based on the backplane that we have, Mini Moon, and the moon could orbit down to the island and raise the tide back up for the live event or something like that. So, those are lyrics of the song. It kind of could help hint at Season 4 being space-themed. I'm gonna hop into the rest of the theory video! So, I strongly believe this will turn into some sort of crash site, and maybe Ego and Alter will fight for, the substance that maybe is inside a rocket ship. Maybe the rocket ship brings down a substance from space, and Ego and Alter fight over this location to study the ship, just like how the Visitor landed in Season 4, and the government studied it in Dusty Divot. So, as the water lowers, I think that eventually when the water lowers all the way back down to normal, I think then the rocket ship is going to come down, crash into the ground, and create this divot. And then I think next season, maybe there's a substance on the ship that gets leaked and it starts spreading. Or, this is a theory from Fancy Leviathan on Twitter, or there's going to be some sort of flower that contains the 0 point, some flower that's growing the 0 point, and it's going to grow and eventually open up and unleash the 0 point again, since our old 0 point was destroyed in chapter 1. This was hinted in the battle pass with the Infinite Blossom back bling, or Infinite Bloom, either one of those, because you can see little shards coming off of it and stuff like that. Faye's entire set hints at butterfly related objects, as you can see in his glider, which actually shows 4 butterflies, which could hint at maybe there's actually more butterflies than just the one butterfly that saved us before. Maybe there is a whole species of different butterflies. Anyway, so I'm going to take Fancy Leviathan's Twitter and incorporate it into the space theme theory that I have, and say that Siona had a infinite blossom flower on her ship, and when she crashes down into, this island, it's going to create this divot right here where she crashes, and the infinite blossom or bloom is going to be inside of her ship, and it's going to be located by Ego or Alter, Ghost or Shadow, you know what I mean? And they're going to try and take advantage of it. So that is my final theory, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to rewind and understand it a little bit better. I know I was a little all over the place. First theory video I've had for a little while. There's a lot going on. I have a ton of content coming for you guys. That 1K special is coming, guys. I swear. I'm working really hard on it. But this is going to be like something you've seen no other. It's going to be a really, really, really cool special video. There's going to be a lot of effects used. I don't believe you guys have seen anything like this before. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, feel free to smash that like button and subscribe. It really does help me out a lot. I love you guys so much. And keep it reaping. Oh, wait. I totally forgot I was going to say this. If this video reaches 20 likes, I will sing the entire Planetary Vibe song. I will do it. Keep it reaping.